Hello and welcome to our final project. Our contents of this presentation include our introduction, sampling procedure, collected data, hypothesis test, and conclusion. To start, here is our introduction. Our group shared a collective love for reading which pertained to our research question. In the last 12 months, have you read a book for entertainment? We excluded textbooks or books that someone had to read for an assignment from this question because this would be disingenuous to the nature of our question. Our alpha, or a significant value, is 5% or 0.5 because it is a standard alpha to use. Next is our sampling procedure. As for our sampling methods, we ask one of our members to ask a research question to 55 random students on the Valencia Osceola campus. To avoid bias, we asked asking classes or groups of people who specialize in reading, such as creative writing, and ask random people. Our population is all of the college students who read for entertainment. Next is our data collection. As you can see, here is a pie chart of our data, which is explained in the next slide. 32 or 58% of college students have read a book for entertainment, or 23 or 42% of college students have not read a book for entertainment. As you can see, the 32 students are the majority. Next is our hypothesis test. Our null hypothesis, or HO, stated that the proportion of college students who have read for entertainment is 81%. Our alternative hypothesis stated, or HA, the proportion of college students who have read for entertainment is less than 81%. If you are wondering where we got that 81%, we have found that from our research, which did state 81% of students who have read books outside of education is 81%. We checked all of our conditions and we found that all of our conditions have been met. As for our calculations, our population proportion, or P, is 0.81. Our sample proportion, or P hat, is 0.58. Our sample size, or N, is 55. And as we already know, our alpha is 5% or 0.5. For our standard error, we found it was 0.0529, and our test statistic, or Z, was negative 4.35. And after some more calculations, our p-value is 0. Here's our work on the calculator. Moving on to our conclusion. As we have figured out, our p-value, which is 0, is less than 0.05. So we reject HO. There is statistically significant evidence to reject HO. We conclude the proportion of college students who have read for entertainment is less than 81%. Then, after testing our confidence interval at 95%, we are 95% confident the proportion of college students who have read for entertainment is between 47.63 to 68.37. Overall, our group learned that the 81% of people interviewed would likely be incorrect. We found out that from our sample size, it fit inside the confidence interval, which further supported that. Here's our works cited, which gave us the 81%, as well as the other research that contributed to our test. Thank you so much for listening, and have a great rest of the semester.